We all knew the Philadelphia Eagles had arguably the best player in the draft in Jalen Carter and an absolute steal in Nolan Smith. With the first practice of training camp proved that Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith may very well be that and then some. Future Hall of Famer Jason Kelce revealed how offensive guards are already game planning how to stop Jalen Carter. On the other hand, Nolan Smith is causing offsides, forcing fumbles, penalties, and using his speed to terrorize Marcus Mariota. Darius and Devonta Smith being named as the NFL's top 100. Pretty sure more Philadelphia Eagles will be revealed on this list, but it's well deserved for sure. I'm Weapon X, this is the voice of the Eagles show, and like always, God bless those Philadelphia Eagles. But enough of that, play the intro. Nolan Smith displayed crazy speed off the edge during practice. With 4.3 speed, he knows how to use it and bends the edge very well. Nolan Smith puts pressure on Marcus Mariota, forcing him to fumble during an escape attempt. He had Marcus Mariota running for his life. Nolan Smith also beat offensive lineman Jack Driscoll on multiple occasions consecutively, rotating in on goal line situations. Jalen Carter, on the other hand, received high praise from Jason Kelce for sacking Jalen Hurts during training camp and absolutely terrorizing offensive linemen so bad these guys are game planning, trying to figure out how to stop him. If it still feels unbelievable that we got these guys, don't worry, you're not the only one. The first day of training camp, these guys are already a force. Check out what Jason Kelce, Fletcher Cox, and Lane Johnson had to say about Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith.
You know, overall, he's gonna be a really good player for us.
He's quick, man. Yeah, he's quick. You gotta be patient with him. He's a great athlete, but you know what I like about Nolan and the little time that I've known him is that he works hard and that he's always positive. You know, he kind of has that BG type attitude, never has a bad day. So, you know, obviously I think he'll learn a lot from Hassan, from Sweat, and yeah, man, he's been great so far. Yeah, I mean, physically, man, he looks the part. Got to go against him a few times in the run game. He's stout. So, yeah, I'm anxious to see him out there, him with Jordan Davis too, Fletch. So, yeah, man, let the big guys teach them and let the young guys feast.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun to see the way guys play, you know, Jalen Carter, you know, the way he's moving around, and already the guards are talking about different things to try to do against him. You know, Jordan Davis, another year under his belt, long, strong. So it's a good matchup for me. So, yeah, I mean, we'll be looking forward to getting reps against all these guys throughout camp.
You mentioned Jalen Carter. What were your first impressions of him during practice today?
I mean, I still didn't even block him today, but you know, you see him, and there was a practice rep later on in the day, the last red zone period, where you kind of feel him make a drastic inside move. So, you know, we're talking about him. I think I'll be interested to really look at the tape and see what it looks like and continue to watch him. It's the first day, so you try not to make any. I've learned, do not take first impressions, I guess, as the end-all be-all. You know, the mark of this league is consistency. And that's being an offensive lineman, defensive lineman, quarterback. You know, the guys that do it day in, day out, game in, game out, season after season, are the guys that are going to have sustained success. So I look forward to continue to see all of these guys out there.
And, man, like I say, I just want to serve them boys, man. I want to see them win. It's cool that they got other Georgia Bulldogs with them, so it's a level of comfort for them out there because they got people that they know and that they familiar with. So I think it's gonna be a great year for all of them because, you know, them boys, they came in ready to work, and from what it sounded like they coached back in Georgia, you know, it was harder than what we do now.
Devonta Smith was one of the most decorated college receivers in college football history, with 235 receptions, 3,965 yards, and 46 touchdowns. His senior year, he set the world ablaze winning a Heisman Trophy with 1,856 receiving yards and 23 touchdowns. Devonta Smith would go on to win 2 college national championships and catch a game-winning touchdown in the biggest game of the year. Blazing speed, quickness, soft hands, elite level route running, and an uncanny ability to snag the ball out the air, he would hit the ground running with an amazing start to his NFL career. Devonta Smith, in just 2 seasons in the NFL, has 159 receptions, 2,112 receiving yards, and 12 touchdowns. In 4 playoff games, Devonta Smith has 19 catches, 257 receiving yards, and 1 touchdown. Drafting Devonta Smith did wonders for the Philadelphia Eagles. Devonta Smith, in consecutive years, will find himself breaking another Philadelphia Eagles record with most receptions in a season, with 95, to go along with 1,196 yards and 7 touchdowns.
The Detroit Lions selected Darius Slay in the 2013 NFL Draft with the 36th overall pick. On March 20th, 2020, Darius Slay was traded to the Philadelphia Eagles in exchange for a 3rd round and 5th round selection. Is well respected by his peers, which is why he made the top 100 list. Darius Slay is a lockdown corner. With a name like Big Play Slay, you have to be a dog, and he is that and then some. Since 2016, Darius Slay is top 5 in every statistic that matters, such as tight window percentage throws allowed, passes defended, air yards allowed. In 2022, he was 2nd with the lowest rate in which quarterbacks target him while in man coverage. Darius Slay held Justin Jefferson to 1 catch for 7 yards and snagging 2 interceptions. Check out what Darius Slay did to JJ. Congratulations to Darius Slay and Devonta Smith. But enough of that. Jordan Davis is entering his 2nd year in the best shape of his life physically, destroying the conditioning test in training camp, and even looks much more slimmer. This is extremely important because questions about the size and ability to stay on the field have been a concern dating back to his college days. Here's what the players had to say about Jordan Davis.
You know, that boy, you know, he looked good. I think already in OTAs, just the extra that he was doing with us, like the extra what he was doing with me and, you know, all the other guys that was doing extra. I mean, you could tell that he's comfortable because of his guys being here with him. You know, him leaving and coming in last year, got a little year under his belt. Now he going into year 2, got some guys he familiar with too. That always helps, and they all motivating each other. So Jordan Davis, I'm excited for it because I really do think he's gonna have a great jump from year 1 to year 2.
Good.
What do you think you'll see from Jordan Davis this year, and maybe what he can learn from his first year?
You can see the growth from the jump from the first year to the 2nd year, and you know it's really good to see. You know, he's healthy. I think last year he started to ramp up, and then he got hurt, and you know, as a rookie, I think that kind of affected him. You know, he was out for an amount of time, and you know, got back into the groove of things, and now he's healthy and he's flying around, and you can feel his presence. His conditioning is way better than it was last year. You know, this year. You know, obviously, you know, he come back, he know what to expect. I watched him run the conditioning test. He did a great job. You know, I don't think he was gassed at one bit. Flew around in individuals day, flew around in practice. The reps he did take, which today was a short day. But I'm looking forward to, you know, seeing him just continue to grow in his conditioning. He's taking care of himself, came back, his weight was great. So I'm excited for him.
Can y'all feel that? Can you feel what's about to happen on this field, man? Can you feel what we about to get into? They don't respect us. They don't know about our heart, man. That thing is beating in your doggone chest right now.